I had packed up all my stuff, and then I realised I got another video that I had planned, and that is a follow-up about humans' dominion of the natural world. And we believe that we have dominion over the natural world, and that's simply because we find ourselves in it. We find ourselves in the world, and then we're like, well, I own it. I've mentioned this previously. So we're walking along and we see a cow. Well, that would be tasty. That's probably mine. That car, that's mine. That piece of grass over there, that's mine. It's all mine. But it's our ego which is speaking. It's sort of the god of humanity. It's the god of the self which says, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. I see that. That's mine. It's all mine. Everything's mine. Whatever I see, whatever I touch, it's mine. What if I suggest that all life has that same philosophy, right? We all think that we're superior to every other, just in the same way that the mind of any individual believes itself superior to any other. We just naturally believe that we're better than others. And every culture believes them better than others, and every nationality believes them better than any others. It's just the ego of the living, the ego of life. So, what about a different perspective? Now, I have something here, which is just a small thing. It's a little trinket. It is if it will auto zoom, and it won't, but it's a little Swift. Swifts. Aren't Swifts precious and beautiful little things? If you're living in Western Europe, Western Africa, Central Africa, Europe, you're probably familiar with swifts. They are tiny migratory birds. They're very small. I mean, they're probably only about that big. They travel in flocks of thousands, I suspect. And they travel from the south of Africa to Western Europe and back. They follow the warmth. So when we have our winter, they go down to Africa. And they're notable because they spend their entire lives on the wing. They don't stop. They don't rest. They just fly. They never stop. They only land to nest. They only land to have babies. Literally. Do they spend years in flight? They spend weeks and months in flight at least. You know, imagine. Day, night. They sleep flying. They fly up very high, go to sleep, and they'll wake up when the pressure notifies them that they're about to hit the ground. And they enter the thick pressure of the low surface terrain. Swifts are beautiful, fascinating creatures. You know when you've seen them. For a start, they look a bit like that, but they're black. And they have the most fantastic acrobatic skill. They swoop, they dive, they bank, they soar. They're amazing creatures. Their acrobatics are just wonderful to observe. They catch up to 300 insects and store them in a bolus underneath their chin. Just like that. And then they go and feed their young. I love them. And I suspect that reality was created for them and not us. Because. So I mentioned that they fly along the western seaboard of Africa to Europe. Now, the sea air as it hits the coast, right? Coastal air. Kite flyers, aviationists, etc., gliders, will tell you that coastal air is wonderful. Okay, you get the best kiting air. It's so smooth, uninterrupted. There's no turbulence. It's just consistent, constant. It's beautiful. To fly on that is effortless. It's like rolling downhill on a bicycle. It does all the work for you. They travel thousands of miles just like that, eating, as they go, playing. Their life is nothing but play. All they know is the comfort of their friends, the joy of flight, the joy of the hunt, the absolute incredible experience of life. They live on average 9 years. Now, when I die, through my work on my soul and myself and my liberation, I will choose my fate, and I will reincarnate on the earth again to help just like this all over again. But with your blessing and with nothing better to do, let's hope that I can spare 100 years as 10 lives as a Swift in the meantime. Because I was once, and I wish to be again, flying all year, all day, forever, sweeping, banking, swooping, soaring, all my life. That's what I'm free to do, and that's what I wish to be when I go, a Swift, 10 times, and then I shall return. So, humans, we have dominion over Earth. Oh, but it wasn't made for us. It was made for the Swifts to play. So don't ruin the Swifts' playground. And love all life. Even love the things that you don't like in the way that I like the Swifts. Find the love for that which you cannot love. Find the love for that which is unlovable. Probably needs it a little more, but either way, I have love for you. I have respect. I have the knowledge that you're going to be the very best version of yourself. The very best, the very purest, most active, the most rewarded, the most whole. You'll be the most whole version of yourself. When you were a kid, you thought, this is what my life will be like. When I'm older, it's going to be like that. It's going to be a dream. And you're going to make it happen. And only you know how to make it happen, but you forgot. But that's fine, because in time, I'll help you to remember your power is infinite. Your capacity is infinite. Your experience is infinite. We've been told we are limited by those who knew nothing. Why have I ever listened to a damn soul, to a blessed soul? I love you. I love all the people that came before me that tried to teach me, but who could not admit their own, elements of their childish past. We will do it and continue to do it, and I know people who are pushing 80 who can't admit that they're wrong. That's the first step. If you can admit you're wrong, everything else will come. If you can't admit you're wrong, how will anything come? You know everything. And finally, anyone who calls themselves a master is the greatest fool you can ever know, and unfortunately one of my mentors calls himself a master now. Well, no one's a master, and we're all students. The second you say you're a master, no information can come to you because you're full. You're full to the brim. You're a master. You know no more. You can know no more. A student, however, has everything to learn, and that's the way I shall always identify. So you'll never catch me saying I'm a master. I'm a holy man. I'm a holy man who swears sometimes when he gets really screwed up. Because I'm human too. I love you. I can't wait for us to figure out some more cool stuff. And when I get there, I'll let you know. Peace. And thanks for joining me And if there's anything you want to say, say it. If there's anything you want me to cover, say it. If there's anything that's troubling you that you think there's a lesson in there, and you're willing to be out and open with that, let me know. Because we're in it together. Hey, if there's something that I'm doing that is getting in the way of the process, let me know. You know? Let's do it. Time is against us. I love you.